Hi Star Fam, welcome to another reading for the Star Fam Collective. We're going to get started with a message card. Get you a Miracles Now message card. God, what message do you have for the Star Fam Collective? I can change my patterns when I change my mind about them. Hope everybody's doing good. Thank you for watching my channel. I appreciate your views and your likes and your subscribes, and I hope we can grow this channel together and really unite the Star Fam Collective, because we're spread out all over and it's nice when we can connect with each other. Alright, God, what animal medicine card does the Star Fam Collective need to see today? Ooh, a snake. Snake. It's the oldest book. 6. It's kind of a miracle that these cards and this book survived the last 20 or 30 years, because I moved a lot and I had children, so anything could have happened to them, but the cards in the book made it. They're both alive still. Okay, snake. Transmutation. Snake, come crawling, there's fire in your eyes. Bite me, excite me, I'll learn to realize. The poison transmuted brings eternal flame. Open me to heaven to heal me again. Snake medicine people are very rare. Their initiation involves experiencing and living through multiple snake bites, which allows them to transmute all poisons, be they mental, physical, spiritual, or emotional. The power of snake medicine is the power of creation, for it embodies sexuality, psychic energy, alchemy, reproduction, and ascension, or immortality. The transmutation of the life, death, rebirth cycle is exemplified by the shedding of snake skin. It is the energy of wholeness, cosmic consciousness, and the ability to experience anything willingly and without resistance. It is the knowledge that all things are equal in creation, and that those things which might be experienced as poison can be eaten, ingested, integrated, and transmuted if one has the proper state of mind. Thoth, the Atlantean who later returned as Hermes and was the father of alchemy, used the symbol of 2 snakes intertwining around a sword to represent healing. Complete understanding and acceptance of the male and female within each organism creates a melding of the 2 into one, thereby producing divine energy. This medicine teaches you on a personal level that you are a universal being. Through accepting all aspects of your life, you can bring about the transmutation of the fire medicine. This fire energy, when functioning on the material plane, creates passion, desire, procreation, and physical vitality. On the emotional plane, it becomes... Oh wait, did I say on the material plane? On the material plane. On the emotional plane, it becomes ambition, creation, resolution, and dreams. On the mental plane, it becomes intellect, power, charisma, and leadership. When this snake energy reaches the spiritual plane, it becomes wisdom, understanding, wholeness, and connection to the Great Spirit. If you have chosen this symbol, there is a need within you to transmute some thought, action, or desire so that wholeness may be achieved. This is heavy magic, but remember, magic is no more than a change in consciousness. Become the magician or the enchantress. Transmute the energy and accept the power of the fire. Wow. That was pretty great. I think we should probably just close the reading there. But we won't. We'll keep going. Now, what else should we get? How about we get... Let's get a Keeper of the Light. I just saw Archangel Michael reversed. No, thank you. I got his back. Okay. God, what Keeper of the Light do we need? What wise teacher, son and master, do we need to hear from? Gaia. Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Awesome. That's awesome. It's exactly what we need. Okay, and then I'm just gonna look it up. If you ever hear me just laughing for no reason, it's because I find Earth life really silly. It's kind of awkward and silly for me. So sometimes I'll just, you know, something will fall over, or I'll just be trying to maneuver something in physical reality, and I'll just start laughing. I don't know if that ever happens to you guys too, but it happens to me a lot. I think I'm just gonna skip to the extended message. Okay, so you are blessed to receive this Great Mother card today because it shows that the earth itself, through the image of Gaia, is protecting your path. You are a strong, focused, and loving individual. Stay grounded and don't allow your imagination, ego, or fears to run away with you. Ensure your choices are for the highest good. Gaia is also bringing her motherly love to you and encircling you in a cocoon of peace. If you have had troubles with a mother in your life, or are feeling disconnected from or grieving your own mother, Gaia helps revitalize that connection and will bring healing where it is possible. If you are a mother and are worrying about these duties, know that Gaia is thanking you for your hard work and commitment. The earth is blessed to have you. The earth is very blessed to have you guys. Okay, let's get... trying to think. Let's get a mermaid card. Oracle of the Mermaids. So maybe someone in the Star Fam Collective is going through some change or transmutation, and the Keeper of the Light advice is to stay grounded. So seek out grounding activities. You know, just try to rest in your body. Try to get out in nature. Hug a tree. Go barefoot. Whatever you can do. You can always look up like how to get grounded and try some different activities. They're all really good. My favorite grounding activity is going to the beach and walking around barefoot, even if it's cold. It's pretty great. And then you get the ions too. But any kind of getting into nature, or you know, gardening, or doing anything physical like exercising or yoga, those are all great grounding activities too. So especially if you're going through a whole lot of change, It can be very comforting to sort of ground that new higher vibrational energy into your vessel, into your body. It just helps you feel less lightheaded and spun and, overwhelmed. Okay. What Oracle of the Mermaid card does the collective need? This one. The Crane Bag. Crane Bag. And then underneath that was Sisterhood. Friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. I moved my cards around to try to get more organized when I was taking some time off, and now I don't know where anything is, so please bear with me. The Crane Bag, 35. Crane bags hold great healing and energetic power. It may be time to begin to look out for the sacred ingredients which will make your crane bag sing its magic. Time to go through wardrobes, bags, cupboards, and all those places where you hold objects that may or not be empowering and even disempowering you. It is time to clear and consider what it is that is aligned with who you are at a soul level, and what it is that is actually truly representative of you. Some objects may need to go or be redistributed and recycled. Everything has beauty and purpose, but some may no longer be in energetic alignment, a good match for you and your beautiful soul. You may also feel that some other symbols and items may need to be brought in. Begin to see the world as a living crane bag, and people and the creatures and the objects and even your car and home and yes, your bag all hold energy and power. From your pockets to your purse, go through everything. Know what you are holding energetically, then shift it, realign it, and feel the ease that comes with this action. So I kind of skipped over it, but a crane bag is a sacred oceanic medicine bag that holds and protects items that have been bonded with your own energy, that symbolize your very essence and from which energy can be redrawn or deposited when needed. Korborg, the crane bag. And the message is sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, and choice. So there might be something that, you can definitely do a spring cleaning or fall cleaning and go through your entire life, your entire home, your wardrobe, your car, and decide what you want to keep or what you don't want to keep. Marie Kondo that stuff. Or you can, if you're not interested in that, or you've already done that, or you have no intention of doing that, you can look at it like, what things are precious to me that I want to keep in my life, and what things are less precious to me that might be taking up space and time and energy in my life that I don't necessarily need, and that I can set aside or let go of. And then again, like, what kind of things do you want to bring in? Like, what will bring you joy to bring into your life, right? Or to bring into your bag or your home or your car or whatever, your closet. Okay, let's get some Mestic. See what kind of messages we need to hear today. God, what messages does the Star Fam Collective need today? Wow. Okay. Right in my lap. Fake. flying, working smart, travel, dancing, room with a view, dreams. Okay. So maybe someone in Star Fam Collective is going to be doing some traveling, some flying for work, and it's going to allow you to work smart. But the word fake is giving me that it's maybe a warning for someone in the Star Fam Collective to thoroughly check out the details, like verify and everything, the details of the flying or the travel. Fake flying, work smart, travel. I mean, what I'm getting from that is that someone in the collective is going to be flying or traveling, but there's a need for extra caution to verify and double check everything. Maybe the flight details, the travel details, if it's a work trip, maybe the company that you're going traveling to meet with or whatever. And then we have dancing, room with a view, and dreams. To me, that just sounds like a good time, you know. Who wouldn't want to go dancing, have a room with a view, and then do some dreaming? So maybe there's going to be an aspect of like pleasure on your trip, on your business trip or whatever. Or maybe they're not related at all. Maybe the traveling and the work trip has nothing to do with the dancing, the room with a view, and the dreams, but it might. You never know. All right, what else does the Star Fam Collective need to know? The messages. This one's divorce, helpful, true love, the country, friends reversed, first impression reversed, stepmom or stepdad, copycat, and neighbors. So maybe someone in the Star Fam Collective is going through a divorce or a breakup or something divorce-like, some kind of ending or separation, and maybe that's going to be helpful in guiding them to their true love, and maybe that has something to do with the country. I hope you and your true love get a little place in the country. That's the dream, right? Unless you're a city person, and then I guess it's not the dream. But yeah, that sounds nice for you guys. Okay, and then we have friends reversed, first impression reversed. So maybe there was some issue with a friend or a group of friends, and they're making a bad first impression, or they have some kind of mistaken first impression. And we have stepmom or stepdad, so something to do with family maybe. We have copycat, so maybe you have a copycat. And then we have neighbors. I don't know. Maybe the friend group and the bad first impression is on a stepmom or stepdad. Maybe you're introducing some people you consider friends to your family, and it's not going very well, or they're not getting along, or they're getting the wrong impression of each other. And then with copycat and neighbors, I don't know, you might have a neighbor who's copycatting you, or who's influenced by you, or something like that. Let's get a few more. We'll get some from this deck. God, what messages does the Star Fam Collective need from this deck today? Okay. We have chakra alignment. So you might need to get your chakras in alignment, or maybe they are in alignment. I don't know. Divine masculine and love. Female friend. Trust yourself. And keep going reverse. So maybe there's a divine masculine whose chakras are getting aligned or are in alignment, and it has something to do with love, with a female friend. Maybe you're the female friend, or maybe you're the divine masculine who has a female friend, and maybe her love, or the love that you two have in your friendship, is helping with his chakras getting aligned, or your chakras getting aligned. I don't know. And then it says trust yourself, so that's a great message. Then we have keep going in reverse. So maybe there's a need to stop or slow down or reevaluate before going forward. And then this one came out to bad intentions, but it's reverse. So maybe I'm not getting good intentions from it. And I'm also not getting really, really bad intentions from it. What I'm getting from bad intentions reversed is that maybe you thought someone had bad intentions, but they don't, or maybe their intentions aren't as bad as you thought previously. I don't know. But keep going. You know, this is telling me that there's a need to stop or slow down and reassess. Don't just keep barreling forward. Especially if you're uncertain about something, just slow down, take the 5 or 10 minutes out of, the forward movement, and just sort of recalibrate, reassess, just maybe give the situation a chance to breathe a little bit. I don't know. What else does we have moon cycles reversed. So maybe there was some kind of bad intention with a moon cycle, and it sort of fell through, or maybe someone had good intentions with the moon cycle, but they didn't work out. I'm not sure. Sometimes it's a little unclear what the message is. All right, let's keep going. God, what other messages does the Star Fam Collective need to hear? This one? Okay. Divine. Social media. Jezebel. Get grounded. That was this message too, stay grounded. Walk away. Finding magic. Kick it in the face reverse, so don't kick it in the face, just walk away from it. Ascended Masters reverse, so I have no idea what that could mean. We'll just assume the Ascended Masters are helping you. Maybe they want you to invite them to help you more, something like that. You are ready reverse, so you're not quite ready. Keep a low profile, so maybe you don't have to keep a low profile, or maybe you don't need to keep as low of a profile, or maybe someone isn't keeping a low profile. Maybe there's going to be something that's right in your face, and Spirit is telling you, like, hey, Divine, your social media, you got a Jezebel in your energy. The best way to deal with it is get grounded, and then walk away, and don't kick it in the face because you're not ready. Purify was reversed, so maybe there's a need to purify, take a salt bath, smudge your space, whatever. Journaling. They had no idea who you were. Maybe someone's writing in their journal about the new things that they're discovering. We have devil worship, and you are surrounded by love, so don't worry about that devil worship. Also, I would like to do another PSA that if anyone is doing black magic or devil worship or summoning jinns or demons, they should immediately stop. That is a terrible idea. Never do that stuff. It's not going to make you powerful. It's not going to make you cool. It's not going to make you rich. Especially in the age of light, right? All it's going to do is give you bad karma, and that's going to give you problems, more problems than you already have, and you don't need that. So my advice is never do that stuff, and if you are doing it, stop immediately. And if you know someone who is doing it, please also encourage them to stop immediately. That they are just hurting themselves in the long run, and it's not going to get them anywhere good. Maybe there was a time in the past where those things worked on Earth and they provided people with, temporary powers or whatever, but it's no longer the case. In the age of light, you're not going to get rewards by hurting people. You're not going to get rewards by trying to take things that don't belong to you. You're just going to give yourself time-released bad karma, and when it comes back to you, you won't enjoy it, and it will be too late then. So just PSA, just don't do that stuff. All right. And if you were doing it, please stop for your own safety. Okay. What's this? Okay. Let's get. What are we doing for time? Okay, let's get a couple tarot. Let's get some tarot. And then I'll do a herbiary card. Okay. So, let's do them. The Two of Wands and the Hermit. So a choice is needing to be made or being made, and there's a need for introspection and careful examination of that. What else do you have? The Queen of Swords, so some kind of truthful communication, some clear boundaries. Ten of Wands, about a burden. It's kind of difficult. Woo! Getting over the word. Judgment. Ten of Cups. So there might be some kind of divine intervention regarding a family or long-term happiness. We have Five of Cups. So regret, remorse, thinking about the past, what's already happened, maybe focusing on that instead of focusing on the present and the future. Six of Swords. So things are getting better. So maybe there's some kind of remorse or regret about the past, but the divine is letting you know, like, your water is going to be calmer. You're moving on to calmer waters. Things are going to be easier. You're safe now. We have Three of Wands and the Tower. So the future, the things that you're waiting on to come in are going to bring some kind of change. The change is going to be divinely guided change. It's going to be out of your hands, out of everybody's hands, really, because it's the divine that brings the towers and causes the change. And then let's get two more. Just see. The High Priestess reverse. So someone whose intuition is either blocked, or they don't have intuition, or they're not listening to their intuition, or it's like a dark High Priestess, like a negative type of spiritual person. Maybe they try to connect with negative dark energies, or simply it could just be someone not listening to their intuition. But the intuitiveness and the connection to the divine that we find in the High Priestess is reversed. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles upright. So just a grounded, stable person taking care of her business and living her life. Yeah. Okay. We'll get just a couple of these to clarify. God, can you clarify Two of Wands and the Hermit? Breakthrough. So maybe the new choice and the introspection will lead to a breakthrough. Can you clarify Queen of Swords and Ten of Wands? Playfulness. So whatever truth is coming out to cut through the burden that existed so far, it's going to cause a lightening of the load, hopefully. Kind of playful, joyful energy. Please clarify Judgment and the Ten of Cups. Existence. So whatever judgment regarding a family situation or someone's future happiness is going to, there's going to be an ability to just exist and be yourself, right? Maybe that was part of the problem, that there's the need for the judgment. I think I called it justice, but it's actually the judgment card. So maybe the reason for the judgment needing to occur is to allow the situation to let you be yourself and let you be at one with the universe, and maybe that will be bringing in this emotional happiness or this happy family situation. God, can you clarify the Five of Cups and the Six of Swords? We got two. So maturity and sharing. So whatever was in the past that you are leaving behind, it's going to allow you to grow and mature and to have the type of abundance that you can give back to others. Let's clarify Three of Wands and the Tower. We have experiencing and the Lovers. So whatever the future is bringing after this Tower, you're going to be able to connect more thoroughly with the world around you, the universe around you, and that might be bringing in new love, new romance, maybe new friends, a new life, a new experience, something new and beautiful that you are going to enjoy. Can you please clarify the High Priestess reversed and the Queen of Pentacles? Wow. So forceful. Inner voice. Okay, so that's kind of funny because this is the High Priestess. So this High Priestess in reverse is actually the High Priestess is the same as the Inner Voice card. But the High Priestess was reversed. So someone might not be listening to their intuition, and it could be this Queen of Pentacles, or what we could be getting, the message we could be getting is that there's a need to listen to your intuition in order to become the Queen of Pentacles. And then getting the Inner Voice card on top of that, it really sort of drives home that need to flip the High Priestess back into the upright and start listening to your intuition. And if you're feeling cut off from your intuition, then that just means you need to take more time by yourself. Because how can you listen to your intuition if you can't even hear it when it's trying to communicate with you? So you might need to take more time to yourself. You might need to, go for walks by yourself, maybe every once in a while, or just take a time out and, go and lie down, or go and sit down, or, put some music on, relax for a few minutes. Just give yourself that breathing room in life where you can hear your inner voice, because the Queen of Pentacles is a very stable, healthy, grounded, wealthy, abundant energy. And if that's what someone in the collective or the collective as a whole is able to move into, whether you've been this High Priestess in the reverse, not listening to your intuition or not connecting to the divine, or whether you're dealing with someone in that energy, either way, for your own stability and for your own ability to stay grounded, you need to listen to your inner voice. Okay, let's get you a herbiary card. We got apple. Forbidden fruit apple. That's one of the cool things about apples is that if you cut them the right way, I think it's like in half at the middle. I think that's it. But you get a star. The other thing that's really cool is that sometimes apples look like rose hips. And I find that really cool too. Because actually the apple is in the rose family of plants. I didn't know that until recently, but I learned about it in a plant book. And it's just cool. I don't know, it just makes sense when you think about apple blossoms and you think about how apples sometimes from the right angle can look like a rose hip. It's just cool. Let's read Forbidden Fruit Apple. What's the very first one? Okay, Malus pumila. Apple has been given grief since in the beginning, when she learned that feeding people and teaching them to know themselves can be a dangerous thing. She became associated with snakes, shame, and fig leaves, and it's been dance lessons, curtsies, and domestication from there. Apple is the witch of the wild wood, forced to clean up and come in for tea. But a skirt and pumps can't hide her knowledge of the circling stars and cycling seasons, the deep loam of the earth, and the warm weep of a summer rain. We may think that we've tamed wild apple and brought her to heel, but even quasi-domesticated, she still gifts us with the sweetness of understanding ourselves. Apple asks, what have you forbidden yourself? I'll probably be thinking about that for a while. So, interestingly, we have two snakes. These are the, I'll put it this way maybe. So the two cards. So the first oracle card that I pulled and the last oracle card that I pulled both have snakes in them, snake medicine. So definitely someone in the collective watching this is going through a period of transformation, transmutation, alchemy, self-evolution, growth, and probably a lot of healing. The advice is to declutter and to stay grounded, and to allow yourself to level up by transmuting whatever negativity comes in. I mean, the thing that people always forget, because we're not taught it, so we didn't consciously know it to begin with, we only know it on a soul level. But the thing that people forget is that when they're sending energy to you, even if it's bad energy, it's energy. You can let it knock you down, or you can ask Spirit, the divine, God, your ancestors, your angels, the archangels. You can ask someone that you trust in your spirit family, perhaps God himself or God itself, to help you transmute that energy, to protect you from the negative energy, and also to help you transmute that energy or use that energy to level up in life. And, you know, it really becomes like background noise where you're still conscious that people are sending you energy, but it's being transmuted by your spirit family and God. It's being transmuted by you, and you're able to just sort of, at least part of it, use part of it, take in part of it and use part of it. And you can use it for good. You can use it to become a more blessed, powerful person. And maybe that's what's needed right now, is during this period of change. The first card was, I can change my patterns when I change my mind about them. So maybe someone in the collective has reached a point where they are able to consciously and meticulously decide how to use the energy that they have, the universe has, and that is being sent to them in order to create mutation, transformation, and change in their life for the better. I mean, the snake just sheds its skin to become a bigger snake, right? And with forbidden fruit, there's this aspect in the reading about taming yourself or tempering yourself or grounding yourself, transmuting yourself, transforming yourself, with the clutter and the declutter and the what do you want to add to your medicine bag, what do you want to take out of it, same with your home, same with your life, same with your body. And then apple being the forbidden fruit, this might be something that you might desire or you might want to add to your life, but perhaps you have been programmed by society or the education system or the medical system or the religious systems to deny yourself that. Whether that's, taking the time to go for a walk, or that's, eating more apples, or buying yourself something shiny, or, kicking off your shoes and doing some grounding, whatever it is that you want to create in your own life for your own self and your own joy, you should be doing it. But it takes time to figure these things out. So this might be a period of change and figuring stuff out and, transforming, deciding consciously what you want to change, what you want to let go of, what you want to keep, how you want to alchemize and transmute the things that you experience in your life in order to level up, and the joyful things you can add to your life that will help you ground all that energy and ground all those changes into your vessel and into your energetic body. And then part of that is self-care and pleasure, and asking yourself, like, what would bring more joy, what would make me happy now that I have taken back some of my energy, or I've transmuted some of this energy, or I've decluttered my space and I feel more energized. What do I want to do with that future energy that will bring me joy or will make my life even better? So it's kind of deep, but I have faith in you guys that you can figure all those deep interpersonal spiritual things out, and find creative and healthy ways to use all these experiences and all this shifting and all this transforming and shedding and everything for your highest good. All right, I'm going to get you an angel number. 544. The angels and archangels urge you to make an important life change your top priority. You already know what it is. Call upon the angels to motivate and support you during this time. Okay. So I guess someone in the collective is going through a change right now, and that they're urging you to make an important life change your top priority. And the number 544 might be important to you. So I'm going to, on behalf of the Star Fam Collective, I'm going to call on the archangels of the Most High God to motivate and support the Star Fam Collective during this time of change, and to help us make our important life changes our top priority, and to remind us what those changes are. All right, thank you very much, archangels. Thank you very much, God. Thank you very much, Star Fam Collective. And thank you very much to all the light workers who are with me on the planet at this time. It's not an easy mission, but God has faith in us, so the least we can do is have faith in ourselves, right? Thanks for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment letting me know what you think about all this stuff. And take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.